Deep in the heart of India, there's this figure that just towers over the landscape. It's a monument on such a staggering scale that it's grabbed the world's attention. This right here is the Statue of Unity. And at 182 meters, it's not just any statue. It's officially the tallest in the entire world. So how did this modern-day colossus even come to be? And what's the story it's trying to tell? So, to really get your head around just how massive this thing is, we need to put it in perspective. We need a landmark that everyone knows, another global symbol of national pride. And that sets the stage for a tale of two statues, India's brand new Statue of Unity versus America's iconic Statue of Liberty. And wow, when you see them side by side like this, the difference in scale is just staggering. I mean, the Statue of Liberty, an icon of freedom for more than a century, stands at a majestic 93 meters. But the Statue of Unity completely dwarfs it, soaring up to 182 meters. That's almost exactly double the height of its American counterpart. It's hard to even picture. But it's not just about the height. It's about the sheer number of people it pulls in. The Statue of Unity attracts, on average, 15,000 visitors every single day. That kind of foot traffic really tells you something. It speaks to this immense national pride for sure, but also a huge amount of international curiosity. Now, just for comparison, the Statue of Liberty sees around 10,000 visitors a day. So what does that mean? It means India's new monument isn't just taller, it's consistently drawing a bigger daily crowd than one of the most famous landmarks on the planet. That's a really big shift in the world of tourism. Okay, so who is this man, immortalized on such a colossal scale? Well, the statue is a tribute to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, one of the key founding fathers of modern India. He was the country's first deputy prime minister, and he earned himself the nickname the Iron Man of India for a very, very good reason. And this quote from Patel himself kind of gives you a peek into his mind. There was something unique in this soil, which has always remained the adobe of great souls. He just had this deep belief in the resilience and strength of the land and its people. And that belief, it would fuel his greatest achievement. All right, to really get what he did, you need a quick history lesson. When India gained independence, almost half of its territory wasn't actually under direct British rule. Instead, it was this massive patchwork of what were called princely states, each with its own ruler. Imagine the challenge. How on earth do you create one single unified country out of all that? And this, right here, is where Sardar Patel really earned his title. Using this incredible mix of statesmanship, sharp diplomacy, and just sheer force of will, he convinced the rulers of over 500 of these princely states to join the new Indian nation. It was a monumental act of integration. That is the very unity that the statue celebrates, the forging of a single nation from hundreds of separate pieces. So how in the world do you take a legacy like that and turn it into a physical monument? Well, creating a statue of this size was an unbelievable feat of engineering. It took a massive collective effort to forge this modern marvel. Let's look at the timeline. The project was announced back in 2010. Construction kicked off, symbolically, on Patel's birthday in October 2013, and it was inaugurated on that exact same day just 5 years later, in 2018. I mean, think about it. To go from a foundation to a full inauguration in only 5 years, that is an incredibly fast turnaround for a project this massive. And believe me, saying it was complex is a huge understatement. Bringing this vision to life required a gigantic workforce, mobilizing thousands of people in this highly coordinated effort. It really stands as a powerful testament to modern Indian engineering and construction. Yeah, the numbers behind this thing are just mind-boggling. The total cost was nearly 3,000 crore rupees. It took a dedicated team of over 3,000 workers and 250 engineers. And get this, they managed to complete the core construction in just 33 months. That's not just fast, it is an incredible feat of project management. But here's a detail that I think really gets to the heart of the project. A movement was launched across the country asking farmers to donate their old, used farming tools. This collected 135 metric tons of scrap iron, which was then melted down and used in the statue's foundation, literally weaving the idea of national unity right into its core. But the vision here was so much bigger than just the statue itself. The entire area around it has been totally transformed. It's become this whole tourist universe, with the monument right at the center of it all. Which brings up the question, right? Is it just a statue? And the answer is a big, resounding no. It's the anchor for an entire ecosystem that's been built up all around it. See, this site is now a huge destination. Visitors can check out a massive zoological park and jungle safari. They can go river rafting on the Narmada River or wander through all these themed attractions like a valley of flowers and a special butterfly garden. And at night, there's a spectacular laser and sound show that's projected right onto the statue. It's all been designed to be a multi-day experience, not just a quick stop for a photo. And the statue itself? Yeah, there's more to it than what you see on the outside. Its base actually holds a museum all about Sardar Patel's life and his legacy. From there, high-speed elevators literally whisk you 153 meters up, that's about 50 stories high, to a viewing gallery. And from there, you get these breathtaking panoramic views of the entire landscape and the massive Sardar Sarovar Dam nearby. But beyond all the tourism and the incredible engineering, maybe the most important part of this whole story is the real, tangible impact it's had on the people who actually live there, in its shadow. Get this. The development of this entire tourist hub has created 15,000 direct jobs for local people, mostly from the surrounding tribal communities. That's not just employment, that's a powerful economic engine that has transformed the entire region. And this is where you really see the impact on a human level. About 60 women from nearby tribal villages were trained to become e-rickshaw drivers, ferrying tourists around the site. Many of them now earn up to 1,400 rupees a day, giving them a whole new level of financial independence. As one of the drivers proudly said, they have become Atmanirbhar Mahila, self-reliant women. So, when you look at the whole picture, the Statue of Unity is so much more than just a massive sculpture of bronze and steel. It's become this powerful symbol of national pride, a huge driver for tourism, and maybe most importantly, a real catalyst for deep economic and social change for the community that lives around it.
And all of this leaves you with one final big thought. This statue was built to honor a leader who unified India's past, but when you look at its incredible scale, its purpose, and its impact today, it also makes you ask a bigger question. What do a nation's monuments really say about its vision for the future?